Hello everyone and welcome to the Game Shed with me, Mark, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to upgrade the firmware on your Evercade to the newest version to fix any issues that may crop up. This is going to be a fairly generic procedure, so you won't need to sort of use a different procedure for each firmware, but there will be different firmwares posted onto the Evercade website. The reason for this current firmware fix is because of button mapping. Now this has been a bit of a sticking point with a selection of YouTubers that have made this their biggest problem with the Evercade. And the great part was that Evercade responded very quickly, created a firmware that fixed the button mappings for a whole load of games, so that this problem was not present. So basically what they were finding was that buttons were mapped incorrectly because of the different consoles that were used in the emulation. And what I want to do today is keep this video short and sweet as possible. I want to show you an example before and after so that you can see the difference that the firmware fix makes. The best example that we could come up with was Renegade, a 1988 8-bit beat 'em up. I've got my Evercade here hooked up with the HDMI, so I'm just going to show you what the problem is with Renegade. It's very obvious when you play Renegade. If I press the button that should be hitting right, look at this, it hits left. And the same goes for if I hit the button that should be hitting left, it goes right. Okay, so the idea with Renegade is you press the buttons depending on which direction you want to hit, and this actually really makes the game difficult because of this button mapping. So that's the example I've got. Let's go ahead and update the console. Okay, so here we are on the Evercade website. There is a firmware update section under support. So if you click on evercade.co.uk and then go to support, you'll see all the firmware fixes there, now and in the future. At the moment there's only one, but in the future I'm sure there'll be more. So all we do here, look, you click on, you download the firmware file. It's a small zip, it's 50 meg, and if we wait for that to finish, open that up and drag that onto our desktop. That should unzip it. If I open this folder, and you'll see all the files in here. There's even an update process within the zip file itself, as you can see here. Look, firmware instructions. And there's a video as well. Look, firmware update process.mov. So that's a video version of the update. So as you can see here, install the driver. So point number one, install driver. We click yes when the yellow box comes up, and we click on install driver. Would you like to install this device? Yes, it is trusted, so don't worry too much about that. Install driver, done. Okay, so we can just exit that now. If we head back and click on the Evercade firmware update tool, open that tool. When you see this box, all you do is you click on more info and you click run anyway. And then the yellow box, the UAC box, will come up, so just press yes on that. So all you need to do at this stage is take your USB cable that came with the Evercade. Make sure it's the one that came with the Evercade. I tried this with a different one that I had from ages ago and it just didn't work. So you need to make sure it's the correct one. Make sure the Evercade is switched off at this stage and then plug the micro USB into it. Okay? In order to get the Evercade recognized on your PC, you have to hold the menu button down and switch it on like so. And then what you'll see straight away, under the devices, you see that? It changed to found one loader device. Okay? So we can just pop the Evercade down now, we don't need to do anything else. And in the software itself, you can see where it says firmware. Let's click on firmware, browse to the firmware file that we downloaded before. It is in that folder, and you'll see it says Evercade FW1.1A IMG. So just double click on that. You'll see it gets loaded, and you see it tells you the version, tells you where it is, etc. And all you do, you literally just click on upgrade. And bada bing, look at that, download firmware. It starts going through the process. And you'll know this is working because it will go through this process. If it says no device found, clearly then you're in a bad state and you need to make sure that you reconnect the USB or reinstall that driver, because if you didn't install that driver properly, this won't work. So there you go, device reset. Okay, Evercade is coming up. At this stage, we can just unplug it from the USB. There you go, look at that. Okay, so I'm pressing the right hand attack button, look, and look what it does. It does it correctly. And look at this, I'm hitting the left-hand attack button. And look, he's doing it correctly. Yes, this is amazing. This makes it worth it, doesn't it? Working like a treat. If there are any other games that you'd like to see tested out, then get in touch with me on Twitter or Discord or Facebook or whatever. It's all in the description below. Go and follow us, and you can chat to us anytime. We're always there to respond. Happy to test any game out if you've got worries about it before you get your Evercade. Otherwise, follow the process. It's very, very simple. And having this software, keep this software on your machine because in the future it will be the same process to upgrade the firmware. That is all I've got for you for today. So thank you so much for coming along and watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for updates on when we put new videos out. It's well worth your time just clicking on that little bell. We will continue doing lots of Evercade videos, but I've got lots of other videos coming up as well. I'm going to be doing some first 15s, I'm going to be doing some more PS Classic modding, Mega Drive modding, etc. There's loads to come. So keep it tuned to the Game Shed, and I will see you next time. Thank you.